Hello everyone, you're here with H, and today the H stands for I swear to you that is Santa in the thumbnail right now, which, going by the original title with the wife cheating, I swear to you if Mrs. Claus has been in the workshop with the elves doing naughty things, put down the stocking, Mrs. Claus.
Guess what? I love you! I love you! I love you!
And not that stocking. That's why there's no Christmas presents under my damn tree. Because instead of making the toys, they are playing with each other's toys. I just had some mercimek çorba, in case anyone needed to know that, which is Turkish for lentil soup. So my soul was at peace. Now fast forward to now. I'm obviously being consumed by rage already. So actually, the H could also stand for, oh boy, I can't wait to see how many people get offended with this video, this time, on my stance on cheaters. Listen to me right now, right off the bat. One, you've already figured out that if you don't like commentaries, this intro alone, this video is not for you. But second, if you're someone that says cheating is just a mistake, or you've glorified it, maybe you've put yourself on some oh-so-righteous high horse because you've cheated in the past, or you've forgiven someone that has cheated in the past. Honestly, my stance is my stance. I'm a random rat boy, probably living in a different country to you. I'm gonna have my opinions, and I hate cheaters. So probably best sling your hook if you don't like what I'm gonna say.
This man's wife is leaving him for a famous musician.
And a text message would come in, at 6 o'clock at night. I need it right now. Hurry, I'm in the studio. Just $30, babe.
After 37 years, Kevin found out his wife, Robin, had been hiding an internet relationship with a famous country singer named Chase Rice.
And she...
Just hold on, Mr. Santa. Just 1 second. Park up the sleigh, right? 37 years, my booty hole is a pretzel already. I'm not scared of relationships after being cheated on previously. And in come the comments, oh, you mentioned you've been cheated on again. Shut up. I don't care. Yes, I've been cheated on in the past, so I'm going to mention it in this video so that people can relate, hopefully, to my experiences and know that they're not alone. Anyway, I'm not scared of relationships. But you've pissed away 37 years. That scares me in terms of marriage. I'm not going to lie to you. As a human being, I'm scared. But also, you're chasing rice? What the hell does that mean? And I know it's some kind of band or something, I guess. But I always say, don't chase relationships. Definitely don't chase rice, please. Just leave it in the fields to grow.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
paying for Chase Rice to get beat packs so he can make music.
Kevin reached out to our team to help bring all of this to an end.
And they do tell each other they love each other.
Crazy.
I've been trying to reach out to Robin. She won't message me back. She won't call me back.
Okay, Robin is home. Oh.
Perfect.
Hey, can you come over here for a second, please?
Oh, you dare have a Christmas hat on as well. You dare. The earlier when I was saying Mrs. Claus, you've come dressed as Mrs. Claus, haven't you? You're doing up cosplay. You cheating cosplayer. That's what you are. How, first of all, I love his setup there with the Christmas present, the phone on top. That's incredible. But the nerve to not come on the show despite you being a cheater, like, I get it. Cool. You don't want to show your face. But at the same time, if you're going to cheat, bloody own it. Do you know what I mean? Own your bloody actions. And also, I feel for this guy. It sucks that he's come onto here to get her help, because that tells me he still loves her, which it breaks my heart that you still care about her. You're a better man than me. I'm not going to lie to you.
Please? No. Please.
No?
Will Robin listen to what we have to say, or will this all end in a divorce?
So triggered.
I'm afraid that if she doesn't make changes, that she's going to lose her husband.
Strap in for another episode of Scamfish, sponsored by
Let her lose you, man.
socialcatfish.com.
Let her
Don't forget
lose
to
you.
like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop
Don't do
other
that.
people from being scammed.
All right, team.
But you
So we
already
got
are.
a new case. This is a pretty sad story, but
Yeah.
I'll read the email. My wife has been texting Chase Rice for the past 4 years. Since getting involved with this person, she's moved out of our bedroom, and we haven't had sex in 4 years. She sent him photos, shared her social security number, and may have provided other personal details. She's also received gift cards and a vase of flowers from him in July. The sheriff has visited our home twice to an issue related to fraud and money laundering. Despite all of this, she continues to believe she's talking to Chase Rice.
Do you know what? Let's put aside the fact that you are a dirty, dirty individual, that you've decided, I'm going to cheat on my husband. No less, I'm going to absolutely stay here as well, by the way. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, she got nowhere to go in terms of actually meeting her new lover. Where's she gonna go? Because she ain't leaving her home to go meet this make-believe person. Obviously, Chase Rice, I guess he's on tour 24/7. But the fact that a sheriff has told you, or at least brought up the fact that there might be some money laundering going on here, you don't give an absolute F. Got a little bit of an accent there as well. Honestly, I'm hurt for this guy.
After 37 years
Kevin.
of marriage and 43 years together, I'm considering divorce.
Don't consider
I
doing.
don't know what to do anymore, and I'm reaching out for help.
Wow.
Wait, so Chase Rice, the celebrity, or just Chase Rice?
The country singer.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
his sweating.
So Kevin and I have been chatting. He mentioned that he's legally blind and he's living on disability to pay for all of his bills. And Robin's family and friends are cutting her off.
Hello, my name is Kevin. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm 61 years of age. We have 2 children, a daughter and a son. Well, we've known each other for 43 years and married for 37 years.
Hold on there, Kevin. Now, don't get it misconstrued. I hate all kinds of cheaters. You've cheated on your husband, who is also blind. Any further in hell you want to descend through? Any more?
She actually proposed to me. She finally said, I want you to marry me or I'm leaving. And I basically said, well, who's going to do the cooking? And so I said, okay, I'll marry you. We were very close. We were
Okay, that's
very intimate. We take walks almost every single day. Our life was fantastic. We would sometimes had it in the morning,
Oh, chill out.
sometimes in the afternoon, sometimes in the kitchen, maybe. Who knows?
Honestly, chill out, Kevin. Please, stop talking about it now.
Sorry. Probably too much information.
Our marriage cost us $10. She paid $5. I paid $5. She'd walk up and slap me in the butt and say, I paid $5 for that. Or I'd slap her on the butt and say, hey, I paid $5. I can do that.
Sorry. What kind of marriage is this? What kind of ceremony is this? Because if I am invited to a wedding where the groom and the bride just slap each other's ass, and then that's it. Go home now, guys. Sorry, I bought a tuxedo. For what reason then? That's it. Hey, if I was to ever get married, honestly, let my wedding be like that. Just in, get out, go home. Thank you.
And so we had, a great relationship.
Kevin and Robin were inseparable, bound by love so deep it seemed unbreakable. However, on the night Robin went to a live concert, it would change the course of their lives forever.
Why is there
My
no
daughter
stage?
bought her and Robin a ticket to go see Chase Rice in concert here in town. And she was just basically hooked that he was just so good looking and best looking cowboy singer she ever saw. And
Do you know, I'm going to stop you there, Kevin. Hold on. There's going to be a lot of this because I need to just speak. Do you know what I mean? Vent, I guess. Honestly, I understand people having celebrity crushes, right? I get it. I've understood it even when I had my relationship back in the day. But there's a limit here, right? First of all, you've gone to one concert and now you've developed severe feelings. honestly, that might be a case that a therapist needs to look at you, because how does that happen? Second of all, if your partner has a celebrity crush that borderlines disrespectful, I'm sorry, but you're already going to have to purchase a red flag and wave it in front of your face, because there is boundaries. Maybe you call the celebrity good looking or something, which, I'd feel a type of way about it. I'm not going to lie to you. But at the end of the day, perhaps it's not scratching the surface too much. But then there's points where I've looked at a video in the past where someone who is a fan of Zayn from, One Direction brought a sign with his face to her own wedding. So when there's obviously things that cross boundaries, you need to get a grip of yourself. And if I'm the partner, one, I'm going to have a conversation with you. Maybe let's simmer down this infatuation you've got going on. But most likely, I'm taking it as a sign that perhaps you're not all mine, so to speak.
After the concert, she would always post on Facebook that
You
she would
see?
be cleaning the house and that she is jamming to Chase Rice. And
Now, okay, perhaps this isn't the craziest example, but like there's just no need for this, right? You can slowly, from this alone, tell that the crush is going into uncomfortable territory.
she would post things like, Chase Rice looks so good in
Yeah.
his blue jeans, and
There you go.
icons of blue jeans and hearts and music and guitars. Every time she'd be cleaning, I'm scrubbing the house, I'm baking food and listening to Chase Rice.
Mad.
Robin was completely hooked on Chase Rice's looks and music at this point. Kevin wasn't really thinking much into it. I mean, we all have a celebrity crush. But things got even more bizarre when Robin claimed she was communicating directly with Chase Rice.
Then one day she told me, she said at dinner time, she said, I have a friend request. And I said, oh, well, from who? And she said, from Chase Rice.
Yeah, what a fool.
And I said, is that the country singer? And she goes, yeah, the country singer.
Once Robin went to this Chase Rice concert, she became obsessed with this man. I mean, it's all she ever talked about.
Too much.
To top it off, this random friend request she received from him on Facebook was when things got even more out of hand.
Once again, if your partner is talking about anyone, celebrity crush or not, if they're talking about someone constantly, as Drew mentioned there, honestly, alarm bells are going to be ringing inside my head, but that's just me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
She began to communicate with who she thought was the real Chase Rice through her Facebook profile.
Whatever, man.
They talk or text all the time. So they became best of friends. 20 years younger than my wife. Played linebacker for the University of North Carolina. And he also was on one series of Survivor, but
Yeah, Survivor. Your wife doesn't give a shit about surviving, it seems. And I've actually got nowhere to go with that joke, so shut up. Not only is she cheating with a celebrity who she thinks anyway, she's cheating with someone 20 years younger. Because, hey, what? She trying to go on this ride that Chase Rice was singing about, huh?
This is great banter.
I have a telephone charger that's sitting on a counter. Now, I have no problem putting my phone on that charger and walking away from it. And she used to do the same thing. But then that phone never left her sight. That phone was with her at all times. She carried it in her pocket. She never, ever left that phone out of her sight. She kept texting this person, and I would keep asking, are you talking to him? And she would say, yes, I am. Or he's asking me how my day is and stuff like that.
Oh, Kevin.
One day I basically went over to her and I took the phone right out of her hand.
When Kevin grabbed Robin's phone, he was shocked. The chats were filled with the two flirting and expressing love for each other. Robin was not under the impression she was in a relationship with the famous country singer.
He does call her baby and sweetheart, and he puts XOs on his text messages, and she does call him my rice cake and other
Rice
things.
cake. You've ruined rice cakes for me now, Robin. You absolute donkey. If anyone dares to comment, hey, there's nothing wrong with people talking to the opposite sex in terms of a relationship, they're just friends, etc. That's one thing. But when you are being called by the other person, baby, etc., and your partner doesn't say, hold on a second, let's pump the brakes here. I'm married, I have a partner, don't call me that. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to proceed to call you rice cake, and also, I love you. We've got major problems.
She doesn't mind being called cupcake and muffin, and they do tell each other they love each other,
That's mental,
and
man.
they do share terms of endearment. I have a copy of the card that she got from Chase when he sent her some flowers.
At this point, things got completely out of control. Kevin's wife was in love, and the more she communicated with this Chase Rice profile, the more she distanced herself from Kevin and her family.
Yeah, just...
And a text message would come in, at 6 o'clock at night. Can you help me? I'm in the studio.
So?
Just $30. XOXO.
What do you need that for?
10:30 at night. I need it right now. Hurry, I'm in the studio. Just $30, babe.
First of all, you've been in the studio more than 4 hours, because I think he said it was 6:30 or something. I'm not a professional musician. I don't know if you could tell. What are you doing in there for more than 4 hours, and why is this $30 so desperately needed? You want some Uber Eats, Chase? Huh? How about you go outside and chase your own food?
You're fake laughing too, right? Oh, the tears are real.
Babe, I'll pay it back, I promise. 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Where's his money?
We're going to do our meet and
By the
greet.
way.
And she would also respond at those times.
Cringe.
So finally, she had Chase contact me, and he sent me some text messages. I try not to hurt your wife. We just friends. She's so intelligent. We all sin, but God forgives us.
Oh my God. What an absolute great excuse that is, huh? We all sin. God's gonna forgive me. So please let me enter in an adultery relationship with your wife, which is adultery in the... You get my point, okay? We all sin. God will forgive me. So please let me do inexplicable things with your wife. And again, I've butchered the word. God. Friends, but you're saying I love you, which I guess okay. Editing age here. Just to clarify, when I say okay, it's like when you tell your friends you love them. Do you know what I mean? There's context, but the context here is very different. But then you're saying baby? Honestly, what a friendship. I don't want a friendship like this.
Sins. You should forgive your wife.
What?
And then he starts getting mad, saying, "You'll see me in action.
What does that mean?
I'll take care of you. I know what to do."
Oh my! Do you know this is another? Who remembers that story where the scammer was threatening to kill the husband? The wife was again cheating, and I think it was the episode where they were sat in a car together. She was like berating him about sex, and I was like, what am I watching here? This is similar. Donnie's gonna try and like kill the husband, and what? Robin's gonna have no issue with this. I guarantee you.
And he even told me he's gonna rope me, drag me to court.
Told you.
I will see him in action.
For what?
Says.
Kevin couldn't believe what he had saw on Robin's phone. To make it even worse, she later found out that she was even sending money to this person.
We were in the car, and we stopped at Walgreens, and we went into Walgreens. She says, "I got to get something." And I said, "Oh, well, okay." And I'm walking in with her, and we stopped by the gift cards. And I thought, well, this is strange. She never gets a gift card. And she's looking, and she finds what she wants way down on the bottom. And I noticed it's a Steam card.
Yes.
Well, my wife is not a gamer, so I don't know why she was buying a gift card that was for game cards. I've seen transactions happen at the bank. I've even called the bank and said, "Why is my wife got money coming in via PayPal?"
Guys, hold on a second, right? You know, I love to point this stuff out just because let's just have some fun. Do you know what I mean? I love the fact we've told Kevin, just pretend to be on the phone, right? Because you've got a bright screen there. That's not the screen of a phone call, but okay. Just stand there and just look angry, like you're on the phone to your bank. Why do we do this, guys? Why? Please.
I got money coming in via PayPal and going out through Cash App. I know that she's using Cash App and converting that money to Bitcoin,
Kevin's
and
too
she's
good,
paying
man.
for Chase Rice to get beat packs so he can make music. And I'm asking
So
her
where's
what's
his
going
money?
on, and she's like, well, this is Chase's money, and he's sending it to me, and then I send it out and send it to him via Bitcoin. And I said, well, why do you do that for him? And she said, because he trusts me. He doesn't trust the people that he works with, and so he trusts me because I'm a fan. And I called the Target line on that card because we had a joint account, and it had gone up like $1,500. I said, what's going on here with this card? And they said, oh, well, all these gift cards were bought. What Robin was doing is she's buying cards, and she was sending these cards because Chase was on the road and his band members couldn't get to the bank, and this was the easiest way to get them some money.
So you're telling me when he's on the road doing up tour, the bank just doesn't work? No, he just no access to money. The band members, they don't have money. No one's got a phone apparently that can access a banking app, which is a lie because he's on a phone texting, but
She still owes money on that card, and it's in my name. That's the only thing we have joint. And I told her I'm not paying for it.
Gets
Kevin's wife
worse.
Robin was doing whatever she could to get money to Chase. She pulled out loans, racked up credit card debt, and was sending gift cards on the daily.
Bro, she's doing all this. The card's not even in her name. She's already spat in your face because she's cheating on you. She's defecating in your mouth at this point.
Kevin had threatened to divorce his wife after law enforcement got
threatens.
involved.
Do it.
As far as I know, she could have a warrant out for her arrest in California. I've actually had the sheriff show up at the house one time. Two of them, they blocked our driveway and came to the door, and I went to the door, and they said, is Robin here? And I said, no, she'll be back later. And I said, can you tell me what this involving fraud? And he goes, do you know about this? And I go, yeah, I know about it. I can tell you anything you want to know.
Kevin has done everything he can to keep his relationship with his wife, but he feels hopeless. After pushing her family, husband, and friends away, Robin still holds out hope that she will one day be with Chase Rice and even go on tour with him.
So you mean to tell me that this guy, whom you have helped out financially with all these financial things, you're his biggest fan, that he couldn't buy you a ticket and send it to you? And she's like, I don't know. I'm still mad about it. I don't know. There is no trauma. She didn't fall down. She didn't have a stroke. She didn't have a heart attack. She's not a diabetic. She's not, anything. It's just, I don't know what has triggered her mind.
Greed, Kevin. Greed, right? She saw this guy on stage, obviously became infatuated. You can't stop that, right? And then she got greedy. She thought, wow, genuinely, this guy reached out to me? Wow, I have a chance now at not only someone younger, but someone with a lot more money. I'm gonna go ride the high life, baby. Yeah.
She truly believes that this person that she's talking to is the real Chase Rice. And we have been fighting over this for 4 years. Now where I've gone to marriage counselors and family intervention, I don't think it's going to work. My kids don't think it will work. And even my son, who pretty much disowned his mom, not only because of this Chase Rice, but because of the way she talks to him via text message, he won't even wish her a happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, or he will not have anything to do with his mother.
So if anyone dares to comment to me that I'm being too harsh on a cheater, why don't you go tell the son that then, huh? Go on, go tell the son what to do with his own mother then. I'll tell you something, huh? Not only is she despicable, because that's the best word I can think of right now, but the fact that this has gone on for 4 years and the audacity to still be in this house, It's insane to me.
I'm afraid that if she doesn't make changes, then she's not only going to have lost her son and her brother and sister-in-law, but she's going to lose her
Ah, you're
husband
too
and
kind,
her
Kevin,
house.
man.
Kevin's wife, Robin, firmly believes she was truly communicating with the real Chase Rice. If we could only reach her, we might be able to gather more information to investigate and finally put all of this to rest. Brienne attempted to contact Robin directly, calling and sending text messages, but Robin just wasn't interested in meeting with our team.
I've been trying to reach out to Robin. She won't message me back. She won't call me back. But she just sent me an email, and it's not a nice email. So she said, I will try my best to be as professional as I can with this email. Firstly, when you leave a text message for someone, it's common courtesy and professional to leave your name and whom you are in the message. Above, I attached a screenshot message to me, and I don't know who would respond back to that kind of message.
I'll tell you something about common courtesy. I think it's common courtesy to not cheat on your partner, but that ship sailed a long time ago, you dumbass donkey, so don't you dare talk about courtesy.
So she attached my message to this email.
That was nice of her.
In case I forgot
That was very nice.
how I reached out. Now, secondly, I don't know you from Adam and have no idea what you do professionally or how you handle your
Honestly,
business.
shut your mouth.
I don't want to share a story with you. However, it is my understanding that Chase Rice has had his personal attorney contact Kevin with an open door of communication.
Yeah.
He's also CC'd here. So thirdly, to be fair, in whatever it is you do for a living, any questions you or Kevin may have, y'all can direct them to Craig Hagan so that all the information and questions being asked are seen and heard by whom y'all want to ask questions about Chase Rice.
Nah, do you know, I know this is gonna be hella petty, right? But the fact you're slapping whom and all that kind of professional sounding jargon in this email, get a grip of yourself. You're not making yourself seem in any better light here by typing out things as if you're some kind of lawyer.
She's in deep. So I get it. I mean, at this point, who are these people reaching out to me? Why would I want to do this?
I understand that part, but she knows who we are because she's responding and she's adding the lawyer. So because realistically, I'm sure Kevin filled her in who we are.
He did.
Yeah. So okay, keep going.
She ends the email saying how Chase runs and handles his business, whether professional or personally, is his business. So I ask you to be respectful on how you go about whatever it is you're looking for. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
That was
What
nice.
the hell are these bloody crocodile signs that did she put this in? The crocodile signs in? What's that about? Have a good rest of your day. Shut up.
That was nice of her.
That was nice. That was nice. You know, it's difficult though because she won't contact me, call me, even text me. I just get this email, so I don't have an opportunity to connect with her and explain what we can do. And
I'm not a research specialist, but I can tell you that she's not speaking to Chase Rice.
Well, the sheriff has showed up at her house. Chase.
So basically, what's the point in the research team then? Because I can tell you that. Drew's actually kind of, shat on everything there. Just, okay.
Rice is a celebrity. He's not going to be asking for money, asking her to whatever she's doing. The sheriff showed up for some reason that doesn't seem legit.
Robin was quite upset at the idea that anyone doubted she was communicating with the real Chase Rice. That's when she CC'd Brienne and another person who claimed to be Chase Rice's lawyer.
Is this genuine? ChaseRice_lawyer at gmail.com. Can I do the same thing? Can I make an email called JessieJ_accountant and I'm now her accountant? I will swindle some of her money into my account, I'll tell you that much. What the hell? Not this woman.
she CC'd supposedly Chase Rice's attorney. His name is Barrister Craig Hagan. Sometimes she calls him Barrister Craig or Craig. But anyway.
I'm surprised she doesn't call him lover as well. She got the track record for it. Editing age here again. Just as a quick question, but I probably know the answer back in my uni days, criminology. I don't think America uses the term barrister. So this woman well and truly has dived right into the pits of delusion. She's lost her damn mind.
Attached to this email. Good morning, everyone. Thought I'd drop a note here since no one has decided to yet.
Where's the G in good morning, by the way? We've just dropped it. Like you dropped your husband.
Mr. Hagen, no one believes you are in fact a personal attorney to Chase Rice or even exist. Also, no one believes that I have communication with the real Chase Rice. They believe it's a scammer. Please tell us how long you've been the personal attorney and why all of the people in the world, of all the fans in the world of Chase Rice, why in the ever-loving world would he ever give me the time of day?
Is that her asking this question? Because I'd love for her to answer that question. Why in the ever-loving world, Robin? Why would a celebrity give a shit about you, honestly? Tell me. Answer your own shitting questions.
Ask Mr. Rice how long we have been friends and communicating. Please answer reply so that everyone can see your answers. Thanks.
Honestly, you can shove the thanks up your ass. I'll also say it's concerning to me that this woman is so delusional that she thinks no one can lie, apparently, here. Like, scammers will just say, yeah, I'm Chase Rice. Oh, okay, I've dropped my hat. I've also dropped my pants as well for you. I'm gonna believe everything. What a fool, huh?
We will continue to ask more questions after that has been completed.
I'm sweating.
She's trying to use this as like proof that she's really talking to Chase Rice.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it's a Gmail email. It's like if you're an attorney at law, like we have lawyers and I email their law firm and their email their law firm. If this is like a real professional attorney, I'm not gonna have his like personal email. And he didn't even respond to this.
He didn't even respond.
So she's sarcastically writing this stuff too, right?
There's a tone.
Yes. If there's anyone to tell you that she's being sarcastic, it's bloody me. She's being sarcastic straight to the moon.
There's definitely a tone in there.
Is it like a, hey, can you come in and, these people are crazy. Can you come in and clear it up? Is that how she said?
Yeah, and no one believes me, so I need you to answer these questions.
Wow.
So I respond back to Barrister Craig, letting him know what it is that I do, that I've already met with Kevin, and I was hoping to meet with him and Robin, set up a time so we can discuss things. Neither one of them responded to my email.
This is weird. This is a weird case.
Oh, it's strange.
Is it?
We have to help Kevin out though. Like poor guy is on disability, he's blind, been with her for 43 years and she's like basically ghosting him and getting into their bank accounts. We gotta at least bring him closure so he can make whatever decision he feels is best for him.
That's evil, no? Like, I've already we've touched on being a cheater, the audacity to still be in the home, and ghost the guy as well. But as I've mentioned earlier, using his cards in his names, dipping into joint bank accounts, that's evil, bro. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone tells me. She's on the level of the scammer right now. What are you gonna do about it, man? I've said it.
Hopefully she sits down with us and at least has a conversation and just hears us out.
Thanks to Kevin, the following day we were able to get Robin on the phone to hopefully provide some clarity on her relationship with Chase Rice.
Really?
Brianne and I called Kevin to try to reach out to Robin.
Okay, first of all, who is that on the board pinned up there? I will also say I'm very intrigued if she does end up coming on screen to at least talk. I'm very curious how they handle this, because if this is a case where we baby her and say like, people fall out of love and stuff, haha. Yes, people fall out of love, but there is a way to go about ending your relationship than cheating. So I'm very intrigued to see how they handle this if she does come and speak to them, because I'm gonna be furious probably.
Before we even got on the phone with her, he had to look for her through the whole house.
What?
Mental.
Are you in here? Can you talk to Brianne? I don't know if she's in here.
So Kevin finally finds Robin.
What the
Brianne asks Kevin to get Robin on the phone. She won't get on the phone, so he decides to put the phone on speaker. That's when she starts communicating with us.
Oh, you guys talked to her?
Hey, wake up. What are you doing down on the floor?
She's on the floor.
You can try talking to her.
Hey, Robin, it's me, Brienne.
She was engaging the conversation a little bit. I mean, there were moments where she was quiet and not responsive, but Kevin said she's listening.
The reason why Kevin reached out is because you have been talking to a person claiming to be Chase Rice. You've been talking to this person for a long time, and don't you want to know if this is the real person?
Drew started asking her, don't you want to know who this person really is?
Right.
We've spoken to other people in this situation before, and she snapped at Drew.
Yeah, she went off on me. She didn't
Went
like.
off.
Because you're trying to help her out?
She said I was waterfalling her.
What the hell does that mean?
What's waterfall?
I mean, Robin, I know you're tired of, this guy, this person not ever meeting with you. I know you're feeling, at this point, you're probably feeling, am I ever gonna meet him? She didn't want our help. Actually, she like flipped it on us and made it seem like we were attacking her instead of like trying to help her.
I did tease the fact that I reached out to Chase Rice's management team.
And she was a little interested in that. We have contacted him.
We have contacted him. That's the thing. And so we'd love to like set a time up and share with you what we've already found on your behalf.
So have you heard anything back yet?
I have.
Oh.
Robin, just want to let you know, it's nice meeting you. No pressure. If you change your mind, we have tons of information that we would love to share with you. Hopefully maybe Friday when we are available. So think about it.
I'll be candid. Like, this doesn't seem like a healthy relationship that anybody should stick around in, but that's up to him to make that decision.
Hopefully she listens to us. I mean, we're doing it for Kevin, right?
At the end of this, it's going to be very clear to him like which direction he goes.
Yeah.
We'll present the IP tracker. You have the management from Chase Rice. This barrister character, if they're a real attorney, they're going to have a license. So we'll do a license lookup, and then we'll try to wrap it up for him.
Let's see.
We'll see. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see this. Obviously, I'd love to be able to hear what she was saying on the phone call. I guess we couldn't show it or play it. Let me know in the comments. But in the beginning, she came on screen and we heard her. So, bit confused there. I would have liked to hear the phone call. But she just strikes me as the type of person that's on Jody's level of delusion. We're back to back with the previous episode. Jody levels of delusion.
This goes.
Yep.
Yes, three-way fist bump.
Make sure to stick around until the end, Seekers. We'll sit down with Kevin and try to get Robin to listen to everything that we have found.
Okay, Robin is home.
Oh.
Perfect.
Hey, can you come over here for a second, please? Please?
No.
Please,
My
they have
Lord.
information for you that they want to share with you.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're communicating with online, or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a family member, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We can help you find the answers you've been looking for. The next
day, how about in the next few minutes, I go and change my pajamas because honestly, I'm sweating and you didn't need to know that. But I'm going to go put shorts on, all right? So just bear with me if you can even see. Look at the floofiness they have to get gone. Oh. Okay, I'm back now. I've got the shorts on. Yeah, now I'm ready for action. I'm ready to chase rice in the fields.
we sat down with Kevin. We wanted to show him everything that we could provide to Robin if she ever sat down with us and listened.
Kevin, how are you?
Hello, Kevin.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. We got all the computers here.
So here's the game plan for
Wearing the
today.
same
We
clothes.
have enough information to give you clarity today. You're just going to have to make one of two decisions. You're either going to have to make a decision to stay in the relationship, stay home, or move on. That's really up to you. The only thing we can do is provide you with information that you need in order to make that decision today.
Listen, I will say one thing. I haven't said it this whole video because I think it's very apparent. This guy's beard is incredible, yeah? If there is anything to positive take from this, silver lining. Look, balance of life. You got a dirty, cheating wife, but you got a fantastic beard. I'd take that trade, to be honest.
We're not licensed therapists or relationship coaches.
Oh.
So this decision is yours. But I know when you came to us, you mentioned that this has been really tough on you and your marriage. And so the information that we are going to share with you today is, I would say, revealing.
Yeah, definitely revealing.
Okay. Hey, listen, if anything, thankfully now, right, we've decided or realized that, hey, we're not professionals in dealing with relationships. So let's actually stay out of trying to counsel people. So kudos for that, because you remember previous ones?
Good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure it is.
So Kevin, I have a very serious question to ask you. Last time we filmed with you, you had a Santa Claus painting behind you. Is that what you do?
No, it is not something that I do,
You should.
but I do have an outfit. And last year when the grandkids were here, we got done eating, and I said, why don't you guys go in the family room? And I put on my costume, and then I had the Alexa doing an announcement, and I started saying, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And then I started walking down the hallway, and they came running around the corner, and they saw me standing there as Santa Claus, and they just about freaked out, like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, that laugh seemed fake, so that's a bit disrespectful. Honestly, obviously, once again, you shouldn't cheat on your partner, but what a great guy he is, huh? Genuinely. And that part there, it tugged on my heartstrings even more. What a great guy, man.
Well, I mean, we have some interesting things to go through today, so I'll let Brienne kick it off.
Yeah, so you sent over a bunch of information. You have a handful of emails, handful of phone numbers. We did a reverse email search on this Chase Rice F55@gmail.com, but we didn't find any social media accounts, no online accounts associated to this email.
And that's not normal. So Kevin, if we were to look up your email or mine or Brienne's, there would be multiple accounts associated with it. There might be data breaches, but there's just a Google account with just a picture of Chase Rice, which doesn't make sense, because if this was Chase Rice's email that he was using, especially somebody that's been around for a long time, a public figure, there'd be lots of things attached to the email, but there's nothing.
You also sent, in that screenshot, you had a few different phone numbers plus an address associated. It was in Nashville, Tennessee?
That is when we were texting. She gave Chase my phone number, and he was texting me, and I said, well, maybe I'll come down to Tennessee and hang out with you. And he says, okay, I'll send you, this is my address to my studio. And I searched that, and it is something to do with Sony Studio.
The thing is if this was his legitimate studio, wouldn't he have a suite number? Wouldn't there be able to find this address? I mean,
his studio's in the garage, bro. It's fine. That's why he needs $30, because realistically, how can you make music from the garage with all the cars?
It's incomplete.
Yeah, I Googled it, and somehow I just brought up a building, but I didn't catch that, so.
You want to know where this barrister Craig Hagan is from?
Yeah?
We sent him a tracker just the other day. So here's the thing, Kevin. I think you're attached to this email still, right? It's between me, you, Robin, and Barrister Craig.
Yeah, it came to me this morning. It said, hey, Barrister Craig, is this your license number below? And then you had a link.
So you mentioned prior that this Barrister Craig never had a license that you were able to look up. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So we created a link and we posted it as if we found his license. I can't believe it, but he clicked on it.
I can believe it.
I'm surprised that he was still actually opening up that email.
That's crazy because there's 2 clicks. There's one from us in Southern California, and the other click
was from Nigeria. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, how about that?
They clicked on it very, very early this morning, and we were able to
rise and shine. Gotta get scamming.
Find out that it was in Lagos.
Because all computers have their own unique IP numbers.
Yes, Kevin.
The internet addresses have their own.
Oh, yeah, internet. Okay, yeah.
So now we know, hey, look, for sure, what you've known this whole time, this person is not who they say they are. There's somebody that's overseas that she's talking to. But we heard back from Chase Rice's team. I'll let Brienne walk you through that part.
Okay, Robin is home.
Oh.
Perfect.
All right,
Well, we
it's
say
game
that. I don't
time.
think
So
she's
here's the thing, when she walks in,
coming in
I would just say, hey,
camera.
look, they've talked to Chase Rice, and if you could just give them 2 minutes, they will give you closure for all the questions that you have.
Okay, sounds good. Hey,
But she doesn't even say
how's
hello
work?
back.
Very busy.
Hey, can
Shut
you come
up.
over here for a second, please? Please?
No.
Please, they have information for you that they want to share with you. They actually have information from Chase Rice. And I would like for you to come over here this time and listen to what they have to say. Then after that, you can leave, okay?
Hey, Robin,
Can she hear us?
can you hear us?
She went to the bedroom to probably put her work stuff away. Hold on a second. Hopefully she'll come out here. Would you please come out here? You can't hide from this forever.
Tell her that we want to forward her a message from Chase Rice and his team, and that also we were able to track down Barrister. We know where he is right now. But all we ask is just for 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes, to show her this information, and then however she wants to take it, she can take it.
It's like dealing
Okay,
with a
thanks.
child.
All right.
All right, thanks, Kevin.
Honestly.
Hey, I need you to come out here. They have a message to you from Chase Rice. And they actually have information on who Barrister Craig Hagan is that I think you might want to know about.
Well, I will listen from here.
No, you can't listen from here. Stand in the
What
kitchen.
a child.
Yes, come out here in the kitchen.
No.
No, I don't want to come out. No, I don't want to learn more about the person I'm cheating on you with.
Honestly, get the sound effect ready, H, because you. How about that, huh? How about that, you donkey shit?
Calm yourself, boy. You are acting hysterical.
Coming out there.
Why are you hiding? If Chase is your man, then why are you hiding from all the information we have?
Just relay the message.
No, I want you to come out here.
I'm not coming out there.
End.
All right.
Time out. End this.
She won't even come in the hallway. She says she doesn't want to hear nothing. She don't want to do this. So I have a feeling I know where this is going to end up going in my future. But anyways, let's move on with
Please.
this story. So
Okay.
Please.
So I reached out to Chase Rice's legitimate manager, Eddie, but he said, I can tell you 100% that the person that you are referring to is being scammed. Forwarded me to Chase Rice's publicist. Janet said, this is indeed a common scam using Chase's name and likeness, and we would encourage the victim to report any accounts contacting them. Chase's only real accounts are the ones linked at the bottom of the page on his official website here, and he will never reach out to fans directly for money, romantic relationships, etc.
well, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, I agree with that.
So just so you know, Kevin, this is a typical tactic for romance scammers coming out of Lagos, Nigeria. We see these scams all of the time.
How does this person create a identity named Chase Rice when somebody somewhere created a Chase Rice account that,
It's just
you know,
not
put
verified,
photos
innit?
of him on it, you know, like.
So there's two things that happen. So you can go create an account with any name. It doesn't mean your username is that, right? So when she sees the message from Chase Rice, yeah, it says Chase Rice. It has Chase Rice, the singer's pictures. But if you look at the username and you compare it to the official username on the account, they're not going to match. So that's what they're trying to trick her. That's what they're trying to do.
Trying. Succeeding.
Okay.
So my question for you,
Yeah.
you have all this information. This is pretty much what you knew before, but we just put the nail in the coffin. It's almost like she knows that something's not right because the sheriff's been to your house, the bank's closed down the bank accounts, you know, she's lost thousands and thousands of dollars, put you in a situation.
Chase has never come to see her. I mean, this has been going on for 4 years.
Yeah.
What's the next step for you?
Come on, Kevin.
My next step
Come on.
is I think there's a strong possibility that there could be a divorce in this. She's just madly, madly in love, head over heels with this person because of this. She's lost the relationship with her son and daughter-in-law. She's lost the relationship of her brothers and her sister-in-laws. My gut tells me, can I move on? Yes, I can move on. I've grown out of being alone and being bored. I have my routines. I go to the gym and I go swimming 2 days a week. I can bump that up to more. I meet people over there. I work out here at home. I take walks. I go to church on Monday and Sundays.
You feel that she's madly in love with this person, Chase Rice, that she thinks she's talking to. Do you think that Robin still loves you?
No chance.
She says she does, but I don't think so because we have no terms of endearment. We haven't had sex since 4 years. She doesn't give me hugs. She doesn't tell me she loves you. We don't even kiss. I would always keep telling her I love her, and then she would never say it back. But I hear her say it to other people, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't right.
It's not right, Kevin. It's not right, and only you can make the decision on what your next move is. But this is not a healthy relationship.
I think in her mind, she's already divorced from me.
Kevin, sounds like you have all the answers that you need to make the decision that's best for you. You have to do everything you can to protect yourself at this point because she obviously doesn't have your best interests in mind.
I agree.
Facts.
I am just searching for that life raft, per se. I mean, 37 years, right?
We're here along the way. If you need anything at any time, we have your back. We'll continue to have your back. The future for you is bright, and you've been living in this nightmare for too long. And so, whatever decision you make, we have your back. I hope you feel like this is, it's going to help you close a chapter of your life, whichever direction you move. And, we'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you. And I appreciate all your help, everybody there. So big high five.
All right, boom. All right.
Thanks,
All right.
Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Robin never agreed to meet with us or even consider what we had to offer. She was so caught up in the fantasy of dating Chase Rice that she never gave us a chance to explain.
So, Brienne, we've done everything we could possibly do to reach out to Robin, talk to Kevin. We've gave him all the information, and I don't know what else there is to do.
I don't know either. She hasn't responded to any of my texts, my phone calls. Until a few days ago, she started sending me a bunch of emails, and she's not happy. Would you mind if I read the last email she sent me?
I'm gonna lose my shit, aren't I?
Okay. Follow up for clarity. I have never wished or prayed anything bad on anyone. That comes naturally in its own way, called karma.
What? So then, if that's what you believe in a thing called karma. Karma's gonna sweeten up its booty and come and slap the right taste of shit out of your mouth then. No? What?
So imagine for me to pray what I prayed upon you, Brienne, and your business working for Social Catfish. The amount of negative energy you brought into my home, especially for the holiday season, my favorite holiday.
What? You batshit crazy person, huh? Genuinely? Honestly? I'm trying to not get so angry because I get spots after these type of episodes, but genuinely, the delusion is off the charts here, bro. It's gone away. If there is something further down than hell, she's there, right? The negative energy, you, Brienne, you brought this. Big man, how can holiday season be your favorite when your family don't like you? Huh? What are you talking about?
Know this, what goes on in this house is none of your business.
That says none of your business, by the way. So not only is she a cheating bastard, but she can't spell either.
And taking my personal, private, safe space away from me, something I can never get back, is such an evil no one should ever have to experience.
Such an evil, such as cheating on your partner who's blind after 37 years. And you want to talk about evil, huh?
I pray moving forward with your business, you think about the situation as a whole and not just a story you have your claws into for your personal gain.
What does this mean?
I hate the negative, wonky feeling you brought into my home.
Honestly, do
So
one.
Robin is mad at us because her husband reached out to us.
Yeah.
And we're trying to help him through this thing. And then we're trying to contact her.
Obviously, I know legally they're still together, but let's refrain from calling Kevin her husband, right? Maybe he still feels like he's a husband, but damn well to her, he is no husband.
Now she's saying we invaded her privacy, essentially.
She can do one.
I think she's upset because we were sitting down with Kevin and she walked in on that. She knows it was on her behalf in regard to her talking to Chase Rice.
What?
We had revealed everything to Kevin. I honestly think she was listening in to our conversation and that's what she was upset about.
Well, I mean, that's not... Sounds like a personal problem.
For
Facts.
sure. I'm so
That's a
sick
you
of her
problem.
attitude. I have been so nice to her. She's been so rude. It's time for me to reply and share everything that we found. And also the fact that this barrister clicked on the link and he's in Lagos.
Bro,
She could just do whatever she wants with all of this stuff.
yeah, if she
And
don't
if she
want to
chooses
listen,
to continue to talk to this guy, that's on her. We played our part. We've helped Kevin out. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
it is what it
Agreed.
is.
We had gathered a lot of valuable information for her, but Robin never came around.
Who cares?
Eventually, we decided to send an email outlining all of our findings and included the contact of the person who claimed to be Chase Rice's lawyer and attached him to the emails. Here's what was said in the email.
Kevin is currently reevaluating his marriage with Robin. Despite all the evidence we've given, nobody seems to be able to break through to her. The offer still stands to sit down with Robin, but in the meantime, we will stand by Kevin in whatever decisions he makes. You know, sometimes the victims do end up watching these commentaries. If there was ever a victim I'd love to actually watch this and leave a comment, Robin, it would be you. Not only do I want a comment from you, but if you want to speak to someone who is sort of not involved in this, right? Drop me a message, yeah? I would love to get on a call with you. I can't guarantee I'll say nice things, but I'd love to have a call with you. I hope he divorces
If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report it.
Remember, report it. And report your relationship if it is, in fact, going downhill for very wrong reasons.
What did that just mean?
Let's be honest here, everyone. I've got no additional words for this, right? You already know, probably, or at least hopefully, right, that I couldn't give a shit about Robin. I hope Kevin does the right thing for himself, which is what I believe is the right thing for him. He seems to be active. He mentioned doing all these things, meeting new people at church, etc. I think he will be okay. Obviously, dare I say he misses out on the romantic side of things. But let's be honest, in the 4 years he described since this has happened, the marriage was no longer romantic anyway. I think he'll be all right. To be honest, I do hope, as some might call it harsh, I hope he divorces her. I hope he realizes his own self-worth, because time waits for no one, right? Life is already short or long, depending on how you want to look at it, but I think life is too short. When a marriage, for whatever reason, has run its course, honestly, it's in your best interest to leave as swiftly as possible, if you're able to, of course. And I hope he does that. Robin, I don't know, you're talking about karma and shit. I hope you stub your toe. Do you know what I mean? I hope you walk in the snow and a dog pisses on you. How about that, huh? I'll see you guys next time. We'll now throw it to future recording H. We'll look at some comments from the original video. Let's go. Right, hello everyone. Tantalizing talk section. And I've just realized I don't think my hat was saying oh dear in the right place the entire commentary. So please don't comment that in the video. because I've just told you about it now. We'll start off with just, ridiculous comments, right? But they follow the same vein, so I'll put them together, right? The first one comes from Sona. Maybe she doesn't get enough attention or love. Her son treats her bad, but it doesn't mean she has to waste the money to Nigerian or whoever scammer is, but sad situation. Then, following on with that same vein, Cobra Vids, married 30 years here. I can't imagine my wife ever doing this. I guess I need to keep making her feel like she's important enough to me. There's a reason there's a reason for women to stray. It's our job to make them stay. First of all, you became a poet in the end there. That's great. But I revoke the greatness because I'm going to tell both of you with the utmost respect to shut the hell up, because I understand treating your partner the same way that you were treating them at the very beginning. Don't lose that spark, right? Always keep doing new things, if possible, of course. Keep things fresh, etc., etc. But the vibe I get from these comments here is that they're sort of shifting the blame onto Kevin, where, don't get me wrong, if you are mistreating your partner, love evidently is going to dwindle away. I completely understand that. I'm not naive to that. However, and I've always said this, that doesn't mean, I'm going to throw my toys out the pram, I'm going to shit the bed, and I'm going to cheat instead of actually leaving. Where's the common sense there? Because if your relationship is not good, you are no longer happy in it, why stay in it and cheat at the same time? Because you cheating doesn't help the relationship and actually makes you look worse no matter what the scenario is. Well, loosely, no matter what the scenario is. If it's an abusive relationship, then I recommend you leave with professional support if need be, rather than cheating. Because I've said this before as well. I understand you no longer love this person through their actions, but cheating might actually be worse. The person might become more abusive. So I don't want to hear that in anyone's story. So please, if you are in a relationship like that, seek professional support to help you leave. And then you can go about finding a new relationship when the time is right. But these comments here, I don't like the fact that they've sort of, dumped the blame on Kevin as if he's not pulling his weight or something. Get a grip of yourself. The next comment mentions Jody, which I did as well. J-Fam. Christ almighty, as bad as Jody was, at least she was willing to listen. Robin is astoundingly deluded, and she has the gall to blame Brienne for the negativity in her household. Of course, the absolute negative Nancy is complaining about someone else being negative. But let's get this straight, right? Cool. I compared her to Jody as well in terms of delusion levels. But could you argue Jody was willing to listen? The bigoted bastard, let's be honest here. Sure, she kept her dirty mouth shut for freaking a few minutes to listen to what people had to say. So, yeah, okay, maybe she was willing to listen. But how willing are you to listen when you essentially take in words and they just exit right after anyway? So, willing? I'm not sure. More so forced to listen. Because, the big scary guy in art sitting right there. I'd bloody listen to everything. You know what I mean? So, let's not give Jody any credit, right? We next have a comment from Mary Stacy, who says, Kevin is good looking under all that beard. How dare you, all right? What you've done there is just sheer blasphemy. Don't ever say anything like that again, because I would love a beard like that. But obviously each to their own. But I just picked this one out as sort of I can make a joke, sort of, from it to lighten the mood, because it's a bit all rage and anger right now, and I'm just trying to, that meme, I'm just trying to be a chill guy, The dog with the... I'm just trying to be a chill guy. But I'm not chill anymore because we have a comment here from Miss Chatterbox. The level of
Stop it. Get some help.
The level of manipulation from the scammers is pure evil. Yes! As I always say, scammers manipulating, using religion, using the death of some make-believe child, for example, it is evil. But I'm going to stand firm on saying Robin here is evil as well. Because, let me know in the comments, but if your partner can be so easily manipulated into cheating on you, I'm sorry, but I don't think they really love you. And I don't think that's the fault of the scammer. I think that's the fault of your partner. Because let's say they go to a club or something and someone flirts with them. Are they offing their pant then and there as well? Are we going to say this person in the club is evil for doing that to your partner? Yes. Au contraire, if they knew that your partner was in a relationship, it's a scumbag thing to do. But here, Robin, I can't remember if she mentioned being with Kevin or not. I guess she gave his number, right? But the fact she was saying, I love you, etc. Who forced her? Did anyone force her to call bloody Chase Rice a rice cake? I don't think the scammer said, please call me rice cake, baby. So, whilst I understand what you're going for in this comment, once again, maybe I'm just reading too much into everything, being a bit too cynical. I think we're just sort of shifting the blame here. Robin is a sack of shit. Next up, we have Nish. Honestly, let her cook. You know that meme that the kids say, let them cook. Let them cook. As in, you know, when you're doing something good, you're like, let them cook. They're onto something. Let them land, right? For example, if I was making some great product or something and it's so fashionable, right? It ends up on catwalks, right? That will never happen, but you get the gist here. And someone's like, oh, H cooked with that one. You get the point. Honestly, yes, let her cook. What she's cooking, taste of shit, it's unseasoned. Potentially there's mold growing in there as well. But just let her cook. Let her have her fun, right? The microwave is spinning, but there's no heat. It's a metaphor for her brain. It might be working. There might be cogs turning. But au contraire, right beside them cogs is Indiana Jones. Because there's all sorts of spiders and shit going on up there as well. So let her cook, but I promise you, I'm not eating. Next up, we have someone by the name of Mush the Cowboy Cook, who, funnily enough, we just were talking about cooking, so let's get the cowboy in to dish up a meal, shall we? Let's do a GoFundMe for his divorce. Let go, let go. Honestly, the sheer audacity that we've had a GoFundMe even mentioned on the channel before was insane. If you remember that story, I think her name was Claire. Hey, let's donate to this scam victim's GoFundMe to, you know, give her money so that she can piss it away again. That was a great time, wasn't it? Honestly, if there was a GoFundMe, I'd chip in to help Kevin get this divorce. Honestly, I'd chip in, bro. Like a potato in bags, I'm chipping. That joke did not cook.
I know, I'm sorry.
Next up, we have a comment from someone whose name is Lumberjack Yogi, and you know what's coming if you know Yogi Bear. Hey, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo, what is this comment? #1 black pill channel on YouTube. Now, I searched what black pill means because I'm just interested. What does this comment mean? And it refers to incels, if Google is correct. So, what the hell is this person talking about? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of incels on this channel, right? Not this channel, Jesus. Oh my God, before someone... All the people who've called me an incel from the past, their ears have perked up. Their spidey senses are tingling. They've come running back and they're like, oh, I told you, incel. I'm talking about the Catfish channel. There is a lot of incels. The victims, a lot of the men are just bastards, right? Dirty, shitting donkeys who, for some reason, you can tell they hate women, but at the same time, really, really want to be with a young woman. Get a grip of yourselves. But to comment this on this video with Kevin, I find it a bit strange. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments. When this person says #1 black pill channel on YouTube, it's just a strange video to leave the comment on, I guess. Let me know. Next up, we have a comment from O2 Sail, and very much so I'd like to sail away. Maybe we'd encounter the uncharted waters of the Sea of Delusion, but after watching this episode and Robin's delusion, I'm drowning in the Sea of Delusion right now, and she very much is. But this person says, love you guys, but oi, the stock video footage is killing me. To illustrate dinner time as if we can't visualize it on our own, you show stock footage of a man wearing a suit, cutting filet mignon with a silver goblet in the background. Really? That's dinner time to you? Please, Social Catfish, fire your cringy editor who keeps adding that sort of thing. Let me make this perfectly clear. Although I also make similar comments in terms of, guys, what's this B-roll we got going on here? Who's messed up the blurring, blah, blah. Don't fire the person. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe in people losing their jobs. Unless, of course, they're absolute shithead bastards, right? Yes. But for this kind of stuff, let's not fire the person. Let's calm down a bit here, all right, please? Just, you know, get better. You don't need to fire the person, because that's just bad management, actually, to be honest. If you can't train your staff to be better and you just fire them, bring someone else in, then you're not actually a good leader, in my opinion. However, I did also want to pause it there when they said dinner time, and I swear that was the fanciest looking food I've ever seen in my life. I did want to pause it and make a joke, like, how is this dinner? Whose dinner is this? Because we're in a king's house right now. Or is that a metaphor for scams, huh? King, queen? But honestly, I just kept it moving because, like, honestly, I think I paused it too many times at that point. So I thought, I don't want to make this dumb joke. We'll move on. But yeah, I mean, I'm on board with this comment in terms of some of the stock footage. It's just crazy, ridiculous. Some of the B-roll shots, making Kevin pretend he's on the phone and stuff. It's crazy, but don't fire the editor. That's a bit crazy. Next up, we have someone by the name of Barbie Travel. Let's go, Barbie. Let's go party. Ah, ah. Let's go, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie. Let's travel. Let's travel. Where we going? Where we going? To the Sea of Delusion once again. However, we're taking a detour, so to speak, because now we've got a comment saying loving yourself is crucial. This is a bit strange, I guess, because it's got no context. It's just loving yourself is crucial. It's like one of those memes you see online. Not necessarily a meme, but just a post on like a motivational Instagram page that just says loving yourself is crucial. Correct. Now, given the fact that we are the H channel and I say words a lot, I do think this can be attributed to both people, you know. Kevin, loving yourself is crucial in terms of, look, maybe he just loves her too much, but I think he's kind of lost love for himself in letting this go on as long as it did. Not saying that's 100% true. I'm just giving my own opinion. I do believe he should have left maybe even bloody as soon as he found out, to be honest, because 4 years is an insane amount of time. He does love himself. He works out, he goes out, he meets new people. So it's not like he's sitting wallowing inside. But loving yourself also can mean letting go of people that are causing you any sort of harm in your life. Knowing and recognizing your self-worth, I think is very important. But I also believe that loving yourself is crucial for Robin as well. Now, let's put aside how much I despise her, because yes, it's true, I despise her. I think she's lost love for herself, because I truly believe if you think that a celebrity of any kind, let alone someone much younger than you, is genuinely going to want to do anything with you, be with you, whatever, ask money from you, I think you've lost love for yourself, in the sense that you truly believe this can happen. So there must be a part of you that longs for something better, so to speak. I hope that makes sense. So I think loving yourself is crucial on both counts here, but let's not get it misconstrued. I hate Robin still. And then lastly, an absolute batshit crazy comment, by the way. Like, I'm disgusted even reading this, and it's from someone whose name is Loves to Smooch 384. So you can just tell, wow, I think I'm so funny or something. And the profile picture of a very buff man. Big man, we're on YouTube, by the way. So unless you're a fitness channel, I'm not sure what you're going for with that profile picture. I can tell Brie misses Todd. First of all, I don't think that's how you spell Brie. But go off. What do you mean by that? Sorry, but this sort of is like bigging Todd up and supporting him. I guess maybe I'm being too cynical there, but it gives me the vibe that you're, one, making a joke, and coming from me, I make a lot of shit jokes, but that's a very shit joke. Do you know what I mean? That's a different type of shit joke. My jokes are like maybe rat shit. Small and maybe I'm giving myself too much credit there. My jokes probably are like whale shit. But this is like 7 million whale shit. That's disgusting. I don't know what you were going for there. But I'm not going to say the type of guy that I think you are. You know, the, hey ladies, I'm going to say whatever I want to say to you and you're going to love it because I've got a six-pack. You like it, yeah? But it didn't come from me. I'll see you guys next time. Please, if your partner is cheating on you, if there's one advice I can give, please, I know it might be harsh, but let's get some self-respect involved here. From the very first day, you need to pick your ass up and get the hell out of there. See you guys next time. If you do want to watch more of these, I'll put them up there as usual. If you do want to watch something else scam-related, I'll chuck it down here. Bless. Bye. And I can't believe it took me until the end of this video to say, Robin, Batman would be very upset with you.